Hi guys, welcome back my channel. Today I will review The Young and the Restless next day. Now let's find out.
Young and the Restless spoilers say that Adam is plotting something scary, so the flashback can provide insight into the exact reason. Weiner seems to want to hit 3 goals with these flashbacks. To begin with, they show us what happened. Simply answering questions about Adam's childhood is reason enough to include them. However, the flashback also gives a glimpse of what makes Adam tick. It shows us how Adam became the man he is today. Most importantly, these flashbacks offer a more welcoming perspective. See what little Adam went through that broke her heart and made you feel in love with him in the present. Between all the things AJ has and the strained relationship Adam has with Victor, it's no wonder Adam is a mess. Victor may be trying to help Adam, but that's not always the case. We can't let Victor get stuck because of times he has targeted Adam in the past, then we can let Adam leave the present story. Both Victor and Adam have contributed to their dysfunctional paternity. However, Victor will continue to hope he can get Adam on the right track and somehow fix his family. Young and the Restless spoilers say it will be interesting to see how little Adam fits the story. So stay tuned for new clues to Adam's history. We'll update you as more details come out. Young and the Restless Weiner spoilers tease that there is some back news going on, and it could offer a compelling hint of where the story is. On November 11th and November 12th, Dane West will reprise the role of young Adam Newman. Weiner fans can expect more flashbacks as the show delves deeper into Adam's past and what makes him tick. The last time we see the young Adam, he is crouched under the table while AJ Montalvo threatens Hope Wilson. Adam finally jumped off the table and launched AJ's life-ending attack. There are also some flashbacks of Adam as a young listening when Victor Newman was worried about his son and plotted to cover up the incident. As an adult, Adam finally unlocked those memories and was horrified at what he did. At first, it was difficult for Adam to realize he really wanted AJ to die. It's not just about protecting your mother. Of course, Adam eventually changed his tune and didn't seem interested anymore. However, Adam has lost Chelsea Lawson, Melissa Claire Egan. He sank back into a dark place.
The spoiled Young and Restless say that in the city of Genoa, Wisconsin, Chelsea Newman was fed up and she had good reason to do the same. After hearing Adam Newman confess how much he still missed Sharon Newman in his life, Chelsea got it. She'd been standing beside him for so long, but now she couldn't stand him any more erratic. However, she also doesn't know what's in store for her. Here's what you need to know. Needless to say, there was a struggle, and Chelsea kidnapped. But who is the man behind the mask? Maybe Adam was playing another mind game? Maybe. This will definitely not be the first time he's stunted. Of course, fans of The Young and the Restless will have to stay tuned to find out what will happen next. Speaking to Soap Opera Digest in a new interview, actress Melissa Claire Egan, who played Chelsea in the CBS hit movie, said that after hearing Adam so poetically about Sharon, she realized that the time had come. The last nail in the coffin is their dead relationship. However, Adam played the victim card with her and said that Chelsea were always giving up their relationship. When Chelsea returned to her attic apartment to get her things, Adam said everything was in a suitcase for her, which was obviously painful. But at the same time, she achieved that with his emotional roller coaster. The Young and the Restless spoilers say that Chelsea has decided to visit Chance Chancellor, Donnie Boaz. Melissa told the publication, Chelsea knew what Adam was capable of, so she asked Chance to come see her. While she was waiting for Chance, there was a knock on the front door. Chelsea was shocked to open it and saw a masked man trying to find his way in. Chloe instructs Chelsea not to leave the sofa. Chelsea says her CT scan results are normal and she hopes her blood test results will return soon. Chelsea assumed she died living on caffeine instead of food for days, but Chloe notes that Chelsea was hit in the head when she fell in the elevator and had a headache. Chelsea was glad things were getting tense, and she thought she just needed a little rest and eat a nice meal. Chloe refused to stop worrying until they got the test results back. Chloe prepares to order food, and she pleads with Chelsea to let go of her worries and focus on Connor and the future. Support is important to Chelsea, especially because some think she can't behave like a nice person. Chelsea recounted that she was in a bad state recently and suddenly felt like reconnecting with her real son, so she asked Billy to arrange a visit with Johnny. Chloe bluntly asked how the explosion happened, and Chelsea complained that Billy and Victoria were scared and made terrible theories. Chloe reminds Chelsea that she's given up her parental rights, and she understands why Billy and Victoria are upset. Chelsea had hoped in a bit of understanding and sympathy, and she grumbled that it was too much to ask for some. Chelsea held Miles in her arms as Chloe ordered her food. Chloe turned the subject of her idea to the fashion line. Chloe reiterated her idea of Chelsea working under an alias to avoid her association with Adam, and she thinks they might create the subject of a secret identity with an animal brand name. Taste to convey a mystery to entice people. Chelsea wanted to sleep with the idea at a hotel that night, but Chloe insisted that Chelsea stay there. Chloe added that she doesn't just have nocturnal intentions, she thinks Chelsea should move in. Chelsea hesitated to accept the offer, but Chloe was sure her whole family would be delighted to have Chelsea there. Kevin arrived home and Chloe informed him that she had just invited Chelsea to share a bed with them. Chelsea added that she had yet to agree, and Kevin questioned why someone purposely moved in with a baby. He insisted that he really wanted her to stay, for the day he learned of her breaking up with Adam. Kevin invited Chelsea to choose his wing. Then Chloe put Miles on the bed, and Kevin announced that he had food in the kitchen. Kevin hopes that it will become a party when Bella learns that Chelsea will live with them. Chelsea thanked him, because that's exactly what she needed. Chloe thinks it's good to be surrounded by interested people, and Kevin vows to do everything he can to help Chelsea get rid of Adam. Chelsea thought the breakup was too long, because then Adam pushed her too far. Chelsea claims that Adam is her own. Adam went to Chancellor Communications, and Billy waited for him to fight. Adam revealed that he went there to request a truce. Adam claims that he is somewhat grateful to Billy for giving the article to the world that Adam is a freak because it forces him to face the terrible things he has done. Adam went on that he didn't want to go that route anymore, and that he liked to pour bad blood into the past and leave it there. Suspicious Billy asked if Adam wanted Billy not only to believe that he was a changed man, but to forgive him as well. Billy guessed that was part of Adam's plan to bring Chelsea back. Adam accepted that Chelsea had left him, and her departure was part of what opened his eyes. Billy notes that Adam sounds convincing, and he asks Adam to leave town because there's nothing left for him to be there. Adam shared that he was weighing his options, and in the meantime, he wanted them to agree to a ceasefire by ignoring each other. Billy was angry because he couldn't ignore the bad things Adam did, such as breaking into Victoria's house. Adam insists he doesn't, and he insists that the cycle of accusations and retaliation is over. He announced that he would be severing ties with Newman and that he is asking the court to change his name back to Adam Wilson, whom he previously was before his relationship with family Newman destroys him. Adam claims that his claim has been recorded. So, feel free to print it out, Adam said and stepped outside. Jack happened to meet Adam. He asked Dina how. Jack sadly announced that she had passed away a few days before, and Adam sent his condolences to him. Jack mentions that there will be a private memorial the next day, and he asks Adam to sit down. Jack realizes that his relationship with his mother is complicated. He had foresaw her death, but he didn't think anyone was ready for it. Jack feels comfortable knowing Dina is finally at peace, surrounded by her family in a room filled with love. Adam remembers that he was completely unprepared for his mother's death, but he was grateful that he was by her side. He hopes to have that last moment that gives Jack some comfort, and he thinks peace is all they want. Jack is surprised to see that Adam is still calm after the brutal article, and he wonders if Adam is any worse than what he came up with. Adam announced that he was finally out of the dark. Adam explained that he had been obsessed with being a newcomer ever since he knew he was Victor's son, trying to get his father's approval or attention by any means necessary. He was determined not to live that way anymore, and he thought Jack could understand after decades Victor and Jack had gone through the fight, just to let their hatred go away. Jack considers his relationship with Victor a work in progress. Adam didn't want to waste a second looking back at the past, and he was about to find a new path for himself. Jack thinks that Adam's future will be with Chelsea and Connor. Adam revealed he and Chelsea have broken up, but he plans to be with his son when the time is right. Jack thinks Chelsea will like the new version of Adam, but Adam accepts that their relationship is over. I just want to think about the present. Jack asks what that means for Adam and the rest of the city of Genoa, and Adam declares that Jack and the rest of town will know soon. At his penthouse, Adam angrily knocked on the computer. He took a look at a picture of Chelsea and Connor and put it in a drawer before resuming his work. At the Crimson Lights, Elena paused when she spotted Nate. They shyly greeted each other, and he commented that he was glad she was okay, as she hadn't answered his calls after she actually ran away from seeing him the day before. Elena stammered that she couldn't cope. Nate says that if she's willing to listen, he needs to say something.
Abby can even become a truly dependent couple. To Abby,